Hello all. We know that aromatic amino acid consists of three amino acids: phenylalanine, tryptophan and tyrosine. We have already seen the phenylalanine and tyrosine metabolism. So today's session is about tryptophan metabolism. Like your phenylalanine, tryptophan is also not synthesized in our body. So this is an essential amino acid. What is the structure of tryptophan? So this is the structure of tryptophan. It contains this group. So it is nothing but the indole ring. Okay, so the tryptophan contains an indole ring. So this is the structure of tryptophan. What is the metabolic end products of tryptophan? I have said synthesis, there is no synthesis. We have to supply tryptophan in the diet. And the next thing we have to see is catabolism. Okay, always we see our metabolism, amino acid metabolism under four headings. First is synthesis, second is catabolism, otherwise metabolic end products, third is metabolic role, and fourth is metabolic disorders. Here tryptophan we have to supply in the diet, so it is essential. What about catabolism? What are the metabolic end products of tryptophan? It can give glucose as well as ketone bodies. Hence it is both glucogenic and ketogenic amino acid. So we have seen so many various classification of amino acid. So one of which is metabolic end products classification, that is whether it is glucogenic, otherwise ketogenic, or else both. Okay, so your aromatic amino acid comes under both glucogenic and ketogenic amino acid classification. That means at the end of metabolism, they can give glucose as well as ketone bodies. Okay, so the tryptophan also gives glucose and ketone bodies. So you can see tryptophan here. So we'll see the metabolism of tryptophan under four headings, like I said before, based on synthesis, catabolism, metabolic role and metabolic disorders. So synthesis, there is no synthesis, so it is called as essential amino acid. Catabolism, it is both glucogenic and ketogenic. Glucogenic, how it is formed? The tryptophan is metabolized to give the compound called alanine. Alanine is well known for its non-carbohydrate source of gluconeogenesis. Whenever we get alanine in our body, it enters into the liver and it can be converted to pyruvate, which then can enter into gluconeogenesis pathway. And moreover, it is also ketogenic. That means the end product will be acetoacetic acid. So this is the overall picture of amino acid, how it enters into the glucogenic ketogenic pathway. You can see the tryptophan here. Also you can see here. Okay. And here. So tryptophan can give alanine, which is converted to pyruvate by transamination reaction, and it can enter into the gluconeogenesis pathway. You can see here. Also you can see here the tryptophan can give acetoacetyl-CoA, which is a ketone body. That is why tryptophan is both glucogenic and ketogenic. Next, moving on to the metabolic role, how it is metabolized, how it can give the glucose and acetoacetate at the end of metabolism. So in tryptophan metabolism, we can combine the catabolic end products and the formation of biologically important products in the same diagram itself. So, while explaining this, I have to mention that it has two pathways. One is kynurenine nicotinate pathway and second one is serotonin melatonin pathway. Okay, first we'll look into kynurenine nicotinate pathway. So, in this kynurenine pathway, your tryptophan is oxidized in the liver. Okay, so the oxidation takes place in the liver and it can form niacin. That is why it is called as kynurenine nicotinate pathway. And it also can give, okay, a 1-carbon compound which can be placed in the 1-carbon pool. And next is your alanine, which is the glucogenic compound. And third thing is acetoacetic acid, which is the ketogenic product. Okay, so these are the compounds formed in the kynurenine pathway. So we'll see the metabolism taking place in kynurenine pathway.